Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and let's dive straight into the news. Okay, so Busta Rhymes is still appearing eerie. This one is not like the others. There's clearly something wrong with this guy, but it's what it is, buddy. We showed you the red leather dress previously. Nobody will actually confront him about his strange behavior, but it's beginning to come to light now because he keeps dressing more and more in dresses over there. We'll start with Klay Thompson. We anticipated this one. He and Megan Thee Stallion's relationship is well known, and it will undoubtedly be utilized as a weapon against Klay Thompson on the court. And you know what? The antagonist has returned. All right, it was a huge eruption on the court. He was trash-talking Ja Morant's back the entire game, probably about me, the Stallion, and other things. And they ended up getting into a fight. He got in his face at the finish of the game, and he was only observing how Ja was pointing at him. I can see him saying, "Ha, you're crazy. Your girl is this, your girl is that." When you're with her, you're tasting the entire industry. The entire industry is being destroyed by you. As if. I could already. Hey, Klay Thompson, you had a terrible game. This is what occurs when you work in a field that requires concentration and you come into contact with someone who has so much going on that it could be used against you. Might be challenging, dude, like this, you know? Klay Thompson doesn't seem to have any tranquility, so I don't see him actually improving. With me, the Stallion, it's drama, drama, drama. Just being truthful. All right, you could argue that I'm incorrect. It is what it is. Let's see, we'll definitely hear more about this. Well, then we received, oh my God, Young LA was arrested, I guess. I first noticed this approximately a week ago on November 15th. Well, the agency helps. This implies that they're moving him out because he has a warrant somewhere else. When you're arrested, what are you arrested for? Arrested to provide agency assistance. This indicates that a mean person is usually being held and arrested for obstructing or refusing to assist a law enforcement agency that has given them a legitimate order to do so. Crimes involving obstruction of justice. It is a crime to refuse to assist an officer. Yes, that's what it is. All right. I assume that he was going to be moved to another agency where he had a warrant. Yes, let's see. Okay, I assume that Mike Epps is attempting to express his support for Jim Jones. He responds, "Yeah, man." That is also humorous. Yes, dude. Well, Max B. He didn't discuss Max B, but he discussed how returning from prison is a failure because you're failed. A welcome home package is not given to you. He must have forgotten that Mel Matrix had recently returned home when he did this on the Jim Jones program in an attempt to show him some support over the Max B issue. And additionally, I didn't believe Jim Jones offered him anything. Although it seems that he gave him a chain, but it was his own, that was probably Matrix's own chain with the jeweler. The jeweler was there, so it was only cleaned and given to him. Jim Jones undoubtedly gave him some cash. He did not come to get him out of jail. And I don't give a damn about the remarks. Hey, he refused to come get him. Sometimes all you want to do is take the train home. No, you're being picked up from prison, dude. Like, you are being picked up if you have people. After getting something to eat, you will be dropped off at the halfway house. All right, I understand. I apologize for knowing. I know some people who say things like, "You don't know what you're talking about." I am knowing what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll say that both Jim Jones and Max distributed turkeys in Harlem. Although Jim Jones was raised in Harlem, he's not a native of the neighborhood. But that's like anywhere. Like, for example, many people like Amigos are not from Atlanta, but they were raised there. Essentially, I will grant them that they distributed turkeys in Harlem and returned them. And there was Ja Rule. It says, "I'm going live from my Icon Live platform at 1 p.m. to talk about it all." I had to laugh at the guys when I woke up this morning. Made a serious attempt to jump me. Word has it that the 50 Cent crew was responsible. He did go live now, so let's listen to this and respond accordingly. My first thought will always be, Ja Rule always does it to himself. He consistently says yes. I'm sure someone would ask, how are you going to call somebody else a cornball? I mean, I'm talking about rappers, dude. I'm talking about rappers. All right, yes, you can treat me like a cornball all you want. All I'm trying to suggest is that he should move with a little more grace. That's all I'm saying. You don't discuss everything. Yes.
Sneak me. Niggas snucker punched me from
Snucker punch is funny. I'll give him that.
behind.
And I'm going to say this before I get into it.
And before I get started, let me say this. Anybody may experience this, man. I'm not implying that Ja Rule is weak or anything. In a way, the response to it was humorous. We'll get to the end of it, but anyone without a secure environment could experience this. I'm merely stating, thus, any rapper may experience it.
Three niggas, three punk ass, bitch ass niggas. And I'm just saying, It happens. It can happen to anybody. You know, shit happens to players too. You know, shit happens to real niggas too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, niggas don't get no points for that. No real points for that. Niggas tried it. You know, but whatever. We here. It's whatever. So anyway, at that point, we scuffling. I see Artie diving across the motherfucking shit, grabbing a nigga. He tussling with a nigga. I'm tussling with a nigga. As I'm
Pause.
You were either
Pause. Tussling with a guy.
start walking to the stage. I'm hot, of course, because this shit just went down. So I'm screaming and yelling, calling niggas pussy. You know how this shit go. So we eventually get to moving out of the building and get to the downstairs area, like the players area where they park and shit, and then we leave out the building. Done deal. Nothing happened. Nothing more to say. Right? But here's the crazy shit that I want to address since I'm here on this platform.
This is the point at which he turns it into a victim color scheme. It has to do with color. I want to talk about this now. And pay attention to the security measures in place to safeguard the performers. This isn't a rap show, Brandy. This is a top-notch R&B performance with Monica and Brandy, all right? They simply had no interest in Ja Rule. In the venue, you're expected to have your own security.
How hip-hop concerts and white concerts and country concerts and rock concerts and pop concerts are policed or secured. Like, if I was Bruce Springsteen at the motherfucking concert and get attacked in the back, you think the assailants could make it out of the building without...
At that moment, you would have become a performer. Man, I have no idea. It is what it is. All right, this was not supposed to occur. He is correct.
Getting arrested or something happening? I'm hot, of course, because... See, this is how they do black niggas. Business as usual, nothing happened, nothing to see here, these niggas is animals. Crazy shit. But you know, I digress. I drink my coffee to this.
Now, Ja, go file charges if you want people to be arrested. It was supposedly people in their 50s. I'm not sure. People were saying that. However, that might also be a falsehood, similar to how Ja Rule lied and claimed that none of this had ever occurred. I'm not sure. Stefon Diggs' legal accusations are refuted by Chris Blake Griffith. He wants his own cash, claiming that NFL player Stefon Diggs exploited and drugged him. Man, I have no idea. I'm not sure how you can demonstrate that. The police may have given you a hard R kit if you had gone to them immediately after. I'm not sure, buddy. Yes, there is simply too much. There is simply too much entertainment. It is amusing, but it's also like, geez, these people really like drama, man.